and welcome back again. Well, I can't complain about there being a rain and wind today. It's absolutely beautiful. A bit windy actually, but it's beautiful. We've had some really nice weather over the weekend. So I've just been pottering about really. I've just been trying to relax and enjoy it because I've done a lot in the garden recently. So I've just been doing a little bit of de-weeding of the plot, ready to plant some of the veg out. But I've been clearing a lot of the other side of the garden as well, around the other side of the house. So I've just been enjoying the sunshine, to be honest. But there is lots to be getting on with. But today I've decided to just clear some of the weeds in the plot because it has gone weedy. I've done a little bit of hoeing previously to try and clear it, but obviously they've all popped back up again now. So I'm just clearing the plot today and doing some more jobs. But I do need to plant out. What I've been doing is I've been taking all of the plants that have been inside, so the courgettes, tomatoes, and been bringing them out, and the lettuces as well, all the salad leaves. I've been bringing them out and hardening them off. Well, it's been nice, but I've been taking some of them back inside overnight. The courgettes and pumpkins, things like that, I've been leaving outside overnight for the past week and they've been perfectly fine. Actually, some of the tomatoes I've left outside as well and they've been okay now, so I might leave the rest of them out. I'll have to have a look at temperatures. If it starts dropping to sort of below 8, which I think it is, I might actually take them back in. But I have left about 4 outside and they've been okay because I actually forgot to take them in. That's why they've been left outside. I took all the rest of them in, but forgot those ones. But they've been absolutely fine. So yeah, just enjoying the glorious sunshine. This is one of our 3 days that we'll get of sunshine in the north, so I'm enjoying it, but I'm just getting stuff done. So I'm in my wellies at the moment, but I'm going to change into my flip-flops, I think, because otherwise I end up looking like a mint humbug. All stripy with some great big wellies on. So I'm going to get changed and get cracking in the garden. And I've actually found some things still growing in the plot. I've still got some pink peppermint celery and a couple of leeks as well, so that's a nice added bonus. That's my payment for the work in the garden today, of doing all this grafting, of de-weeding it all, because the sycamore above me, it's just gone mad this year, and I think it's been the same with a lot of people. It's just put seedlings absolutely everywhere it possibly could do, and yeah, I would have ended up with a forest in here if I hadn't kept it under control. So hopefully we've got it all under control now, so just a little bit more to do in the plot, and that I can start thinking about planting out the courgettes, the beans and the peas, which are now desperate to be planted out. I'm going to be sowing some peas and beans direct in the plot as well, so I will show you that in another episode, but let's just get cracking. So I've just been de-weeding these fruit trees that I got last year. The pots are absolutely full of weeds. They've been right at the end of the plot and the weeds have just come in and infiltrated the pots, so they're full of weeds. So I've just been taking them out and just putting some of this soil conditioner on. So, and as you can see from these here, I mean, you can barely see the pots. They're absolutely full of weeds, so I'm just going to pull all those out and, like I said, put some fresh compost on. Just straighten this one up a bit because it was just leaning, so I've just pulled it back like that, added some more soil in, compacted it down a little bit, and hopefully that should give it a little bit of a boost. So they're all done now, and I've started clearing this back section as well. So I'll just do a bit more clearing up and looking nice. I might actually plant these in the garden, around the other side of the garden, but they're okay for now here. So flowering. And look at the leek. And also what I've spotted is pink peppermint celery. Now it's looking a bit darker than usual. It's been over winter, it's not as bright as it normally is. But the leaves are looking great, and it's got a really strong smell of celery as well. But I'd completely missed that, didn't know that was still growing. So here are the spring onions looking really nicely, and they're absolutely fine if they're all bunched together like this, because they can grow on and then you can just pull a whole bunch at a time and use them. And then we've got the coriander, which is just starting to get its true leaves, as you can see there. I cannot wait for these. And then I've just been putting out some of the lettuces as well. So courgette's doing nicely, getting huge. In fact, these are ready to be planted out. They've been outside for a week or so, so they've hardened off, doing nicely. The squash looking alright, a little bit yellow, and some of the courgettes are as well. So I've given them a bit of a feed. I've never had this issue before either. But as you can see, they're starting to go a bit greener now, so I'm not too bothered about those. So as you can see, the tomatoes just not looking very well at all. I've given them a bit of a feed, an organic feed, but looking great, aren't they? Right, I'm going to have to show you this because I've got a really strange looking strawberry that's growing. In fact, I've got a few strange ones, but come and have a look at this. Right, let's try and find it. It is in the shape of a foot or a hand, whichever one you want. Look at that! Oh my goodness, look at that! That's so cute. No idea how that's happened. Hello! So many strawberries growing at the moment. Looking lovely. It looks like some are starting to go red down there. Yeah, one down there just starting. Oh, one down here. Oh, now then. That's near enough ready, isn't it? It's near enough done. Just maybe a day or so. Let's hope nothing gets it in the meantime. Looking fantastic. This is another weird one. Look at that. That is the weirdest shaped strawberry I have ever seen. Oh, just cutting back some of these dead branches, and I found this lovely bird's nest. And I thought, let me just try and get myself down here. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I just just had a little peek. Just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thought it was empty until I've just had a little peek. And I thou There's one egg. So if you're wondering if putting compost bags, empty compost bags down is going to stop any weeds, no. I put them all down the side down here, hoping that they'd actually stop the weeds coming through, but no. Here we are again with all of the snails. Can you see them all the dots on there are snails. Look at them. Oh, I've got a polka dot polytunnel. Right, let's try and get some. So when you're out hunting for slugs and snails and things like that, just move things around from the base of your polytunnel. So I'm guessing so I'm going to collect them. Watch myself when I'm stung with the nettles. Try and get down here. I like to pull them all out. Quite a few in there now. So we have near enough half of this full of slugs and snails, and that's just from the side of the polytunnel. If I'd have left them there, they'd have just eaten everything, wouldn't they? So I really need to get shut of them. So I'm just going to take them down to the bottom of the garden and release them all down there. Right, shall we do a taste test of the red garnet amaranth? Looking really nice and healthy now, really nice bright pink leaves. So let's give it a go. Give it a bit of a gardener's wash. Okay. Yep, it tastes like leaf. You get honesty from me. I could have gone, oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. Oh, taste sensation. But no, you get honesty with me, so I am telling you that. So I'm telling you what it's like. It just tastes like a leaf, but it's pretty. It's a pretty leaf, so it will look nice on top of your meals. But yeah, nice pretty leaf. So a quick shout out as well to Michael, which is one of my new patrons. Thank you very much for joining. If anyone else would like to join and support my content, the link is down below. You get a little shout out at the end of my videos and a few little extra bits that are over there. So thank you very much again for joining, Michael, and your support is very much appreciated. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, if you'd like to subscribe and like and click the little bell, and it will notify you every time I pop a video on. So it's been a great week again. We're going to have another great one next week. I'm going to go and enjoy a fancy lemon in the sun. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.